Wow, I was going to say something and get to the intro. Oh, yeah. Imagine, if you will, this is not my best Rod Serling voice, but imagine, if you will, a vaccine that's so good and so powerful, you have to be threatened to take it. And imagine a disease so deadly, you have to have a test to even know if you have it. Things to think about, my fine feathered friends. We'll see you in 6 minutes. Okay, the intro's over. Time to grab your drink and sit down. Come on, we're starting. You can't just do you can't just do the eyebrow thing. That doesn't work.
I know. Okay.
You can't just look at me and go like that. It's only funny. Yeah, that's only funny like at a moment when I say something and then you do it. Then it's funny.
That really weird fart you had the other day?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Good reason to do it.
But when you do that, like if I say you can't do something, you're like, oh, can't I? You see? Yeah. But I wasn't doing anything.
Can I raise one eyebrow? I haven't done.
What do you mean? Can you? Yes, you have permission. Raise one eyebrow. Go ahead.
No, am I able to?
Oh, do you have the ability? Well, see, that's different than asking for.
I had a mirror right now so I could check.
What's wrong with using me? I can see your face. Go. You want a mirror instead of me?
I'm scared to do it now.
Rather have a mirror instead of you. Yeah, you raised your left one.
I gotta check the stream.
You gotta check the stream. The stream's 30 seconds behind you, so you're gonna check the stream.
Yeah. Hold on, 30 seconds.
Okay, go.
Hey, give me a sec.
Yeah, but you can't just do the look. You can't just look at me like, really? Yeah, see, that doesn't count if there's nothing going on.
I did it.
Yeah, we know. It has to be a conversation, then you have the look.
I've never been able to do it. I think that's the first time I've ever done that.
You can't just walk into a room where no one's talking and look at somebody like, oh, really? Yeah.
I can.
For what? It doesn't mean anything.
Do it. No one's stopping me.
Well, okay. It makes no sense to do.
It's funny.
It makes no sense because then everybody just stops and stares like, what do you want? Because oh, really is the end of a conversation, not the beginning. You don't walk into a room and go, oh, really? That's not the first thing you say.
Unless you're an instigator like Elias. He'll do it.
Elias is an ass with stuff like that.
He'll walk up and go, oh, really?
Oh, really? Like you're supposed to.
I wouldn't let him talk to me like that.
All right. So we got the Stream Deck's not working. I'm back pushing buttons manually, like I'm supposed to do, point and click and go away. So the good old days, yes. So let me go over here to the camera. Big Daddy camera. Let's start off with a drink. We had to start off a little bit early with the kid. We had to put him in his place, as one does. But it is Tuesday, October 10th. We're going to have a drink. Start this thing off right. Have a drink with me, because remember, this is a very symbiotic relationship. I'm going to drink and tell lies. You are going to drink and believe them. If you don't do your part, well, this whole thing falls to pieces real fast. So do your part. Don't if your wife tells you not to drink, you tell her you have to. You don't want to. I don't want to. You tell her you have to. You're morally and socially obligated to drink on the Bottom of the Glass Nation show. And I think we all understand that. All right, so here we go. Raising a glass, circle the wagons. To you, to me, to the bottom of the glass.
Dude, I was so freaking thirsty waiting to drink this water, and you're just over there yapping.
What?
You're a professional yapper.
Well, I'm supposed to be.
Well, yeah, that's what you're doing right now. You're yapping, and you're doing it professionally.
I'm a professional yapper. I get paid top dollar to yap.
Well, I wouldn't say top dollar.
Well, the $50 you give me per episode, that's top. That's more than I've ever gotten before.
I'm just saying, I'm sitting here, my mouth is dry. This is the same water bottle from the World Show, by the way. It's just been sitting here. And I'm sitting here like, oh my God, I'm so thirsty. Because like when you grab water, you realize how thirsty you are, you know?
No kidding.
And then I just hear you yapping to the Bob Nation, and it's like
you're like, come on. You're like, you know what that's like? That's like when you gather around for Thanksgiving dinner, and mom won't let us eat all day, you know, unless it's like good and close to dinner time. No, don't eat. So you get around the Thanksgiving table, and then I or somebody says a long prayer. And you're like,
oh my God,
I just want to eat, man.
That's what happened right now. You're like, thank you to my grandfather, my great-grandfather, my great-grandfather.
Thank you to the bugs outside, to the leaves. Thank the pool.
Exactly. It's like, thank you, God, for everything you've given me.
I didn't miss anybody. No, I didn't.
No, you could just say everybody.
All right. Thank you, everybody. We're moving on. Let's go to pictures. Let's get to some of the housekeeping stuff first. Patreon is $1. Some really clever person there who's on staff put up the Patreon link. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff. You get an email letting you know what's going on. Oh, I did something new today too, by the way.
What'd you do?
I sent out an email. Oh, the only time we ever send anybody on Patreon emails is when we are letting them know about a show.
Yeah.
I did one today in the middle of the day.
And what'd you do?
I let them know the website was updated so they could see there's new links and new pictures posted. Mm-hmm. I let them know there's a new poll on YouTube, which I'm totally regretting doing now. I know you do all the polls on YouTube, and I decided to help you out today.
Yeah, that was.
I did Cars, your favorite car.
I can't believe I let you do that.
But there's gonna be 1,000 cars.
I'm sitting there. I'm like, hey, Dad, you know what kind of a like thing can we do?
Yeah,
here?
I got it. I got this handle. Let me just do it.
Yeah, I was like, man, I really need a new poll. And you're like, why don't you do favorite car?
Yeah, so I did. Car. It's up. But there's going to be 1,000 cars because people are turning. This is not a lie. I'm not kidding about this. People are turning in things for it's in the nomination process now on YouTube. In the comment section, we put up polls. YouTube has a really good system for putting up polls, and you can put up picture polls. We've done greatest male artist, female artist. We've done greatest guitarist, best boxing legend. We've done some great ones, and the posts are still up. You can see the results. You scroll down, you can see who won. But I decided to do Cars today to help him out. And people are nominating. I said you can pick any car you want. It doesn't have to be the greatest car of all time. It can be your personal favorite car. I'm not kidding. There was a guy who wrote in. He goes, my favorite car is a 1990 Geostorm. Seriously. There was a guy who had almost your car, like an 87 or 88 Toyota Corolla. And he's like, it's my favorite car. You got to put it in there. It's my favorite car. You said I could nominate my favorite. I mean, every car known to man is almost being represented in there because people get attached to something and they're going to put their car. There's going to be someone who puts a 78 Pinto up in the nomination process.
Oh, why'd you bring up a 78 Pinto exactly?
Okay, because that was my first car. So you didn't have to tell everybody
I'm
that.
telling you, 19. I didn't tell anybody anything.
You did. You brought it up. You brought it up on purpose.
You didn't have to say anything.
Well, what am I not gonna just gonna ignore you, not say anything? You brought it up. You knew why I brought up a Pinto. You could have just left it there.
I gave out the order. You did not need to follow through.
I thought orders were supposed to be followed.
Give out the suggestion.
You didn't give out well, now you're changing, and now mysteriously it's a suggestion.
Well, because humans learn through metaphor. I'm giving you a better metaphor.
It's not. Yeah, it is a metaphor because it really was an order. You can disguise it.
It was a suggestion.
There's so much wrong with you.
You did not need to follow that.
All right, I'm going back now. So Patreon, if you want to see some stuff, go check it out. This one's going to get a little weird. This is the cover for the 2-minute drill. You guys remember we're talking about it in the World Show the other day. I gave a really, and I can talk about it again because it's not everybody is going to watch it in here, but a lot more people look at the 2-minute drills when they're posted. But you guys remember I gave the example. It's like, oh, the $6 billion. We gave $6 billion, but what do they always sing? NBC, CNN, every Democrat, every liberal, the money hasn't been touched. The $6 billion is still there. It hasn't been touched. We did not finance this war. We did not give Iran money. Yeah, you did. Just the same way as when my wife wants to give one of my degenerate sons. I have a son who has a drug problem. He's dealing with some stuff. And if you give him money, he uses it for drugs. So my wife goes, well, I'm not going to give him drug money. I'm going to buy him groceries. And I have to explain to my wife, say, look, him and his family got a certain amount of money. All right? Certain amount of money. And they spend some on groceries and some on gasoline for their car. They pay their rent and they pay their utilities, and they use up all their money. And they don't have money for drugs. It's a fight. It's always a struggle. No money for drugs, but he likes drugs. So you pay for their groceries. You spend $200 on groceries, and you think you're doing them a favor. They're like, good. Now I don't have to spend money on groceries. Now I got $200. Thanks, Mom. And they go buy drugs. Yeah, I know that kills every mom out there who's had all these theories on life and all the things you're doing. And how do I know that's a real thing? Because when I talked about it before in one of the shows, there were comments after comment after comment. All these women going, oh my God, I never thought of it that way. I won't give my kids money because they spend it on drugs. I will buy them groceries, and I'm really just buying them drugs. Yeah, inadvertently you are. Absolutely you are. Kind heart and everything, but of course you are. So the same thing with Iran. Once Iran knew it was going to get $6 billion in aid, they're like, cool, we don't got to pay for groceries. We don't got to pay for Band-Aids and Bactine anymore because they're releasing that money to us. So we're just going to take our money and go make war. How hard is that to figure out? Common sense, 101. You just promised them $6 billion. They know it's coming. You want to grow some balls, freeze that money. Grow some balls, cut that money back off. Put them in a pickle, man. There's other things you can be doing too, but you get what I'm saying. It's not hard to figure out. If I can figure it out at family level, at street level, at middle class America level, I'm sure you guys could have figured that out, being that you're the top shelf up there. We pay you guys a lot of money to think of shit. Don't rely on me to come up with your answers for you. I don't work at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. All right, I work in the middle of the desert. So that 2-minute drill is coming out, but the money goes to Iran, goes to tanks and bombs Israel, and you just gave them a free pass. You said, "Hey, we got your groceries covered. We got your humanitarian aid covered. Go ahead, take $6 billion of your own money and do whatever you want with it." Palestinians, go ahead. Hezbollah, yeah. Hamas, love it. Go ahead. We got you covered on the back end. You might as well have just told them that. All right. That's what I'm trying to tell you. 2-minute drill's coming out. That's the cover. You'll see it up tomorrow. The podcast. Yeah. Podcast. You haven't been on a podcast in a while.
Since you pieced out.
I thought you were going to say since 2000. No, you haven't been on with me. Oh. You haven't been on a podcast at all.
Yeah.
You did a live stream. Oh no, you did a podcast.
Did a podcast.
You haven't been on one with all. We haven't all three been together.
Yeah, I've been on a podcast with you in a hot minute.
You know what's funny? The reason I remember that is we were going through some of the video now is up for the podcast. Ooh. If you want to watch the podcast, the video portion is now up. I know you guys do a lot of listening, but now the video's up. You can see the reactions and stuff. But one of the in the intro, one of the screens went by that had you waving.
Oh yeah. I think that was the last time I was on it. It was the Two Bear Donut episode.
You know what's funny when that screenshot went by of you doing that? Yeah, your girlfriend goes, "Oh my God, you always make that stupid face."
Yeah, because it's just convenient. You can either smile or you can go.
Well, that's what you
funny.
did.
It's funny.
Those you got two faces, huh? That's it. That's your go-to move.
Candid shot.
Well, you're posing for it's a screenshot to be used.
I know. I'll do
as a cover picture. Yeah, it's.
I know. It's like. Oh,
I just thought it was funny. Your girlfriend screamed, "Oh my God, that's a stupid face you always make."
I know. We were taking formal pictures. And we were taking like these really nice photos, and then like two of them came out. I'm like, I'm just going, "Oh my God!"
I'm gonna drink again because I can, because I have to.
Thanks, I'm thirsty.
I have to. Oh, all right, hurry up between the sheets. Get them done. Right, go.
Oh, okay, I'll do that. Okay, hold on. All right, it's somebody's birthday today.
Yeah,
it's David Bayou.
David Bayou.
Well, double L is a Y in Spanish, or is it Baloo?
I don't know. I don't think I've heard that one. David Bayou.
Anyways, he signed up for a birthday. Birthday at genxtalks.com.
He signed up for a birthday?
At Gen X.
Isn't that automatically given to you when you're born?
Yeah, he signed up when he was born.
Oh, well, he's dedicated then. All right.
Yeah. Anyways, Jennifer Whitehead. Hello, handsome general in Bottom of the Glass Nation.
There's one handsome. I need two more, and the show can begin.
Insurmountable Cali Kent. Looky there, our handsome leaner.
That's two.
Hey,
Wait.
Looky over there. It's our handsome leaner.
At least you didn't question who she was talking about. It was me, not you.
No, it's you.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, looky over there.
Looky over there.
Shush saying, "Hey, y'all, please pray that my family gets in contact. I remember today that my great aunt and uncle and some of my cousins moved to Israel a few years back. So far, the family that I have..." Wait, it got cut off. That's all the message that has been put in the sheets.
Okay, so somebody doesn't know how to do messages in the sheets.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Ashley's...
Unless it's from Josh or from Trippy, could be TDP.
Yeah.
In Facebook.
I can always check it.
I'm a little upset. How come Shush just wrote a message? Pray for my family. I just remembered they moved. The war's been going on for 3 days. You just now remembered? It's like, oh shit. Like, hey. All right, I got you, Chish. I'm not judging here.
Jason Miller. Good evening, handsome general.
That's 3. Got one from Jason.
Does it count from guys?
3 handsomes. I'm ready to go.
Does it count from guys?
Counts from anybody, man. I don't care if the Blue Angels drop the Jolly Green Giant, he lands on Sasquatch. If somebody says handsome, I'm down the road, baby. Yeah.
How does that relate in any way?
I'm trying to show you that an abstract thought can count, and it does. What's more abstract than the Blue Angels flying over, dropping the Jolly Green Giant on Sasquatch? Yeah.
But I don't know how they're related to someone calling you handsome. Now, like if the Jolly Green Giant popped down here, squashed Sasquatch.
Squash. Okay.
No, I said squash Sasquatch.
Go ahead, what?
And then said you're handsome. That makes sense, like.
All I added was the Blue Angels. What do you care about that part for?
But you said some random dude just called you handsome. So, like, all this is happening over here, like with the Blue Angels and all that, and then someone called you handsome.
Okay, you got to loosen up, man. You need to adjust your medication. What?
Calmer than you are.
You are not calmer than I am. Trippy Dippy Pineapple member for 19 months, KGXT Studios level membership, which means he has access to the 24/7 studio cam. Public message and hydrate. Trippy, I hydrated a bunch before the show started, I promise.
He will have access to it whenever it goes private. Right now, everybody's got access to it.
But see, if I say it that way, people will pay the extra couple bucks to become members to get to the camera. They didn't know that.
I keep it real.
But now you just told everybody it's free.
I keep it real.
Everybody who was hovering over that level of participation went, oh, I'll just do $1 here.
You're
Good
welcome,
job.
America. And Denmark. I keep it real out here. I know you're a sleazy car salesman.
Sleazy car salesman. But it is for free now, but it won't be for long.
Oh, yeah, it won't be for long.
Yeah.
Jason Miller. Good evening, handsome general in Bottom Glass Nation.
That's 4.
That's the same guy as before.
That's 4. He said it twice.
I said it twice.
That's 5.
Greetings once again from the city of Surprise, Arizona.
Surprise.
Ready to find a lot. He put it all caps. A lot of truth tonight. Playing catch up after my wife's surgeries.
I'm pouring another drink. I have to.
See, people who put it in all caps, it's like they're just yelling at me, and I don't know what I did.
You deserve to be yelled at. Werewolf 2004 member for 8 months, KGXT Studios level membership. He's all the way to the top tier. He has access to the 24/7 studio cam. His message says 4 more. Now, see, that was appropriate. Your face there was appropriate. When I said level camera, you went, really? That was appropriate. You're not being an ass there. Werewolf says 4 more months till my big red one. For those of you who don't know what that means, go figure it out. On top of the bus was very bumpy last month, said loud one. Who else in there? Joe Jones, member for 3 months, Bottom of Glass Nation. Yo, you dudes are pure genius. Bless y'all. I'm sorry about your Dodgers postseason. Are we eliminated?
Dude, I don't even know.
It was close.
I honestly, I don't follow baseball.
Could you at least look it up and see if we're out? I know it was we were placing the Diamondbacks, and that was a troubled issue, but just saying. All right. So where was I? I had stuff to talk about, man. Boom. We'll move that up here, and we'll go back to it. Okay, so back in the picture. So, yeah, the podcast, everybody can put up the podcast link. This one, all the audio stuff goes up every Friday at midnight. The audio version drops. You guys can start your weekend off. If you're on your way to work, you can listen to it. They're usually about an hour. It's where my wife beats me up with great consistency. It's a lot of fun to listen to that. Wouldn't you like to hear that? I think you would. And then the video portion comes up a few days later, but it's good to go see and do and listen to. Also, Pigskin Pick'em, which is about 60 of you guys playing. You just pick winners. There's nothing. There's no points. There's no spread. There's no money. There's no nothing. You just pick. Gen X Mom as backup to. I don't know if you guys can see that very clearly. How's that come through on your screen?
On what?
The screen the video we're watching the live stream.
Little behind. Give it a sec.
It should have been there by now.
It comes up pretty good.
So the red is there. That's Gen X Mom. She's tied for 8th place, and I've moved up from 29th to 17th. Coming on strong. And you can look, I'm only a couple games behind. If I pick up 3 or 4 games, I'm in the top 5 again.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I don't know. Probably. I'm just trying to be.
Where are you?
I'm trying to be over 500. I don't know at the top of my head.
There's 60 people playing. Are you in the top 30?
I think so. No, I'm not sure. It's bad that I have to think about it.
It is bad you have to think about it.
Hold on. I just found something funny that you would hate on if you saw this.
I would love to hate on something.
In the Adobe postseason picture, the postseason picture brought to you by Adobe.
Yeah.
You have the wild card by Hankook. Brought to you by Hankook. Yeah.
Hankook Tires. Okay, cool.
And then you have the NLDS and the ALDS brought to you by Booking.com.
Okay.
And then you have the Championship Series brought to you by Loan Depot.
Okay. Where are you going with this?
And then the World Series is brought to you by Capital One. You always get mad about like product placement, like everything is presented by something. You always get mad.
There's a couple schools of thought on that.
Yeah.
I went through this a couple years ago with your mother because I was really, about 3 years ago, I was really mad. When I was growing up, when you went to Dodger Stadium, there was not advertisements on the outfield. Mm-hmm. You had some stuff up far away, but you didn't have it placed, and there was no LED reader boards.
Yeah.
But then they started putting, years back, advertisements on the walls of all the stadiums, and I was pissed. And then I remembered, if you go back and look at Babe Ruth's time, Lou Gehrig's time, they painted right on the walls advertisements for local support. You know, people that contributed. I'm like, okay, now I'm okay with that because that's very nostalgic. Then all of a sudden you're going back to your roots. So
I just find it funny that they broke it down by each round of the playoffs.
Well, that's who's paying the bulk of the money to have their name most of the time up there. But what I like is when I am such a sucker for advertising. I am such a sucker to be part of the experience that if they're like advertising a bank, like you said, one of them was loan.com.
Loan Depot.
Loan Depot?
Yeah.
I don't use those guys. Fuck that series. I'm pissed. I don't want to do it. One of them was by some pickle company that does pickles one year. I'm like, I don't even like pickles. I'd like to be. Now, you said the World Series is by Capital One.
Yeah.
I have a Capital One card. I am supporting that World Series. I'm there. I'm part. Capital One says, what's in your wallet? I want to stand up and go, I got one. I want to be part of things, man.
Me and Samuel Jackson are like
Me and Sam Jackson, we're tight like that, baby.
Also, yeah, Dodgers are down 2-0 in the NLDS to the Diamondbacks. Anyways, enough about baseball, right?
Barely anything about baseball. All right, let me go back
That was all about it. That whole thing was about baseball.
Let me go back to my pictures. Bump, 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 bump,
Oh, you got
bump.
more pictures?
I do. Podcast, ESPN, Discord, the movie. Discord is a free chat room setup for old people, and it's free to get in. You can go to each chat. There's one about guns. There's one about cars. There's one about food, and you go check it out. It's for adults, and you can go. But we also have a movie night. Trippy Dippy Pineapple and Lionheart put up a movie on Monday nights. This coming up movie is Hocus Pocus.
Requested by Gen X Mom, probably.
I will not be there for this movie.
Why? You don't.
I don't like the actresses in it. I don't like the story. I didn't like the movie. I am not. There is nothing you can do to make me watch this.
Never seen it, so.
Then you should go watch it so you can hate it too.
Aliens is pretty good.
You can't. Aliens is really good. You can't just hate the movie because I hate the movie.
I'm not hating on the movie.
You got to go hate the movie on your own after you watch it and hate the movie.
Like Men in Black 2?
That was all right. Men in Black 3 was horrible. 2 was all right. 1 was the best. But you can't there is nobody in the comment section that likes that movie. There's not one person.
Gen X Mom loves that movie.
Okay, she's on heavy medication.
That's true.
She has issues, okay? She has serious issues. But there's no way anybody in the comments, oh my God, I'm going to be there. I love Hocus Pocus so much. Oh, Bette Midler, she's my favorite. No.
Who?
No. Yeah, see, that's what I say. You got to watch it and hate it for yourself. All right, so that was that. Bump, 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 bump.
You have more pictures?
Go back to pictures. Oh yeah, can you put up our chess names? Still playing chess with people.
There's pictures on your Mac of our chess names, by the way. I'm just saying.
Well, that doesn't help me right now, does it?
Right there. I'm just saying.
What are you just pointing out? What are you putting all my business on the street for?
I'm just saying.
All right, so if you want to play chess, go to chess.com. You want to go to play chess with us, go to chess.com, do a little invite, my name, his name. Play me first, and when you beat me, then play him. He's way better.
Don't hype me up too much. I'm not that good.
Nah, you're not that good, but you're better than me.
I'm a big Will Bomber, man.
All right, so don't. Okay, so go ahead, finish your sheets before we can begin the program.
Okay, here we go. Okay, I gotta psych myself up for this. Rowdy Bobby 18, member for 12 months. Hashtag bottom of the glass nation. He now has his red one.
All right.
Evening General, 1 year on this bus. Take a shot for me because I'm sure you will.
That's Rowdy Bobby?
Yeah.
Well, normally I wouldn't, but it's Rowdy Bobby.
Hey, Farm Simulator guy.
I just gotta, fucking, never mind. I ain't gonna talk about it.
What happened?
Okay, on my screen, for somehow my Mac is tied into mom's phone. So if she gets a message from certain people, if they have an iPhone, it pops up, like part of the message pops up, and it just says, there's a message from this person. All I saw was the area code, and it said, I love Hocus Pocus. So that's either Dr. Z or it's the Sun Valley Fox.
Oh, KBMS4?
No, that's not our area code. That's
You
Nevada.
didn't tell me the area code.
No, I didn't. I just said it's a certain area. It just said, I didn't say anything. You're the one guessing. I'm just letting you know. And how do you know Mrs. Four has an iPhone? She's a respectable woman. She probably has an Android, like all respectable people.
I've had both. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. You can do different stuff on either one. It's like having, I should not say having a PC and a Mac. That's completely different.
Okay. So anyway.
God. All right.
So someone in Nevada is going to be crying, I like Hocus Pocus too. Now, if it's Sun Valley Fox, I don't give a shit. If it's Mrs. Sun Valley Fox, I care deeply. That's just letting you know how that goes. All right. So,
Lionheart, member for not 9 months, 19 months. Hashtag bottom of the glass nation.
Who was that?
Lionheart.
You just said Lionheart in 9 months. What, did he just get here? Is he a new arrival?
19 months.
9 months, he was just born and he's ready to go now?
19 months.
All right.
Carl Gerard, member for 10 months. KGXT Studios.
Our favorite Frenchman. Oh, yeah, it has top-level access to the cameras that everyone has access to. Okay, go.
Yeah, when I point.
You want me to talk?
Yeah.
Moneyball?
Yeah. 10, or he said 10 months closer to my red one. Love the show. Bottom Glass, you are amazing. Thrash for Life, member for 12 months. Bottom Glass Nation, red one.
There we
Red
go.
one. Shannon Bragode Kaufman. I don't know what I just did there.
Not sure.
Me neither. I don't even know where I'm from.
Fuck that thing, whole thing. It wasn't
New
on me.
member, and she donated $3.
All right. Hey, has anybody figured out who the $2 whore is?
Domin Channel, $5. Got my whiskey ready. Let's solve the mysteries of the universe. Woo!
That's what I'm trying
The
to say.
kid can have a hot cocoa.
And what about a hot cocoa?
I can have one. It's $5.
Yeah, you can have a hot cocoa. I can't make
right
the jar did come up. Yeah. Did you clear the jar?
Yeah, a while ago.
Okay, so the $2 whore is in the jar. Yeah, all right.
Rowdy Bobby 18. Hey, General, I'd own a Ford Pinto today. I loved them cars. Actually, my dad owned 4 of them.
Yeah, they're so small. I need one for each foot. I'm afraid. Couldn't do it any other way.
E-Fog. Dang, he's learning from your dad.
You about done over there? I got a show to do.
Awesome. No, I'm not
done.
done.
Get through the sheets, man. Come on.
Do you not love the bottom?
I'm going to cut you off if you don't get going.
Dama Channel, $2. Grandpa said men are practical, women are emotional. Matrix, member for 6 months. He's an extra.
I know some men that are emotional too, so that is not a strict divide.
Speaking from experience?
Yeah, I've experienced men that are fucking crybabies about shit.
Experienced emotional?
No, not me. I've absorbed the male emotions from a distance and gone, shut the fuck up, Buttercup. Get back in the game.
Sad Wings Raging, $10. Keep talking common sense, General. And Rumble actually allows free speech.
Yeah.
71 Plymouth Hemikuda.
We got to nominate it where it's supposed to go. If you nominate it, I'll find it.
That was off of Rumble.
That was on Rumble?
Yeah.
Rumble. I was just going to say we're on Rumble, but he knew that.
He knows. General, they need to show the pictures not blurred out. They let the world decide. If there is a proof, by all means, show it. Damn the media.
Of what?
They took it away.
Proof of what?
Probably Sasquatch.
Why would you assume it's Sasquatch?
So, I mean, what else picture is...
We talked about Antarctica the other day.
Well,
you got to come up with something.
What is something known for always having blurry pictures? Sasquatch. Deductive reasoning 100.
Do you ever think that Sasquatch is just a blurry guy?
I think it's multiple guys.
Maybe he's just a blurry guy, and those are perfect pictures. He's just blurry.
A blurry guy.
That's what
He's
I'm
just
trying to say.
Wow. Okay. Steve Garvey just announced he's running for Republican Senate. Hey,
that's on my list, man.
I think we were talking about that.
All right, I'm going
man.
to pictures. I can't wait any longer.
No,
It's hard
we're
to do
so
that. You're
close.
off. You're off, dude. You're gonna have to wait now. All right, so real quick, there's some things that I find. I do find some stuff in here that we can talk about that I go look for and I pull up. But there's sometimes you guys bring me stuff, and don't think you don't, because you do. Sometimes you guys bring me things to talk about. So this one was, I'm not going to lie, this one's for me. Dancing with the Stars contestant admits she would have had an affair with her partner. Now, I don't know who she is. I don't know who the dude is. I have only skimmed through Dancing with Stars. I get the idea that there's some celebrity that can dance and a regular person that can dance, and then they do their thing. I got it, and they're very talented. That's not the point of the story. The point of the story is why do women do this? Like Sandra Bullock was just on the news the other day, and she did that movie Years and Years at Speed, years and years ago with Keanu Reeves. 10 or 15 years later, she goes, I had a crush on Keanu Reeves. Never told the guy. Never said anything. This chick right here, I would have slept with my co-star. I just didn't say anything. What is with you women? Why don't you just walk up and say something? What is the problem with just, we can say yes or no, just like you can say yes or no. You can walk up and don't, the worst thing is you come up years later and you say something, 25 years later. That's just like when the Sun Valley Fox's high school teacher came up and she was 95 years old and she said, hey, when you were in high school, I had a crush on you. What good does that do the Sun Valley Fox now? None. Zero. Zilch. They could have had a romantic evening, taken the horse and buggy out and some little candles so they could see and hung out. back in the day. But women never say anything. You guys get mad at guys for being forward about this stuff. We're trying to get some stuff done, man. Life's too short. All right. I'm just saying. She's saying it right now like she's all clever and witty. It just pisses, women are like, oh, that is so sweet. She had a crush on him. Oh, that is so. There's a bunch of dudes going, what the fuck, man? Say something. Jesus H, tap dancing Christ. Hey, do me a favor while you're scrolling around there doing nothing. Go over to and see if the monetization went yellow. And if it is, put it under review right now, just in case. All right. Da-doom, 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 all the time. Yeah. Okay, this one.
Not signed in.
This was. What?
I'm not signed into Gen X Talks over here.
Oh, well, that'll make your job hard.
Well, no, you change the password every 30 days.
Go over there to your computer and do it. How hard can it be? 10 seconds? I'm telling a story here.
Dude,
so there's this thing about a cardinal. I got a story that goes.
Hold on. This guy right here. One, I've told you guys about his password antics before. You'll make a password 20 characters long. It contains a country. It contains the quadratic formula. And then it has your favorite actress of the week, man.
Do you think that anybody can break that code? Do you think anybody's going to get into my shit?
No.
Okay.
But you can't get into it either. No one can.
No, most of the time I remember.
Because most of the time.
Yeah.
So like 7 days later.
And guess what? My Mac saves all my passwords. I'm good.
Until you change your Mac password.
And then it remembers the password.
Not if you change the Mac password.
Okay. The only problem, you're right. The only problem is when I change the Mac password, I always use the same clue. It gives you, would you like to put in a phrase to give you a clue to what the password is? But and the reason I put it this way, so if anybody clicks on it, well, let's see if we can decipher what his password is. It says fuck off. Yeah, every time.
Every time.
Every time.
On all of your Macs.
On all the Macs for the past 10 years, because I don't really want to give a real clue. I'm just saying.
This guy, so he changes the password. I haven't had the Facebook login for about 20 days now.
That's weird,
on my
though.
computer.
That's weird, though. That's a funny. Facebook's a weird duck, man.
Because I've had to do everything off of my phone or Gen X Mom's computer.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's tough. I've asked you so many times for the password. You're like, hey, man, I'll get to you later. Don't worry. I'm like,
I have to change it to get it. So, it's a little bit complicated.
Because you don't know it.
No, I don't know that one. It saves it. Okay.
I don't know the password.
Facebook's one of those ones that saves it in dots, and there's no little eyeball to see what it really was. So I'm kind of stuck. Can we get back to what I was talking about now? Thank you very much. All right. So
man.
The cardinal says, what does it mean when you see a cardinal? It may be a gift from God. Okay. Now the reason I copied and pasted that is I actually had a really dumb, cool story. I think it was Kentucky or Tennessee, but before we get to that, the thing that was really weird about this is, what does it mean when you see a cardinal? Maybe a gift from God. All right, I could see that for me. There's no cardinals where I live. I live in the high desert. California's a lot of deserts. Los Angeles is a desert until you pump water into it. It is a desert, I promise you. So for me to see a cardinal, that'd be super rare. And I'd go, yeah, total gift from God, man. What a miracle. But what about people in Kentucky? Or Mississippi or Missouri? They see fucking cardinals all the time. Gift from God, gift from God. Whoa, almost got hit by that gift from God. Oh, a gift from God just shit on me. I mean, that can't even be real. That thing had to pop up on my Google feed, and someone at Google says, only put this west of the Rockies. Don't give this to regular people east of the Rockies, because there's no way every time someone sees a cardinal, you'd go, that's a gift from God. People, you guys see cardinals all the fucking time. Is it stupid? Okay, anyway, so my cardinal story. I have seen a real live in-person cardinal. I don't know that it was a gift from God, but it was 1984, I think, first time I went across the United States as a grown-up. And I remember I was on the Mississippi River, so I want to think it was on the very western border of Kentucky, or I keep thinking I was in Tennessee, but I'm one of those two states. And I remember walking out towards the river. I had never seen that many shades of green. I had never seen a real vine, Tarzan, swinging on a vine. I thought that was a made-up thing. I thought it was jungles like in South America. No. They actually had these big fucking trees that were as big as buildings back there, and they had vines. I'd never seen a real vine before. And then I was seeing blue jays, and then a cardinal showed up. And I remember stopping into my tracks. I was 16 or whatever years old, and I remember the first time I ever saw a bright red cardinal against the multi-green backdrop of whatever state I was in, Kentucky or Tennessee. And at 16, I didn't, you don't care about a lot of that shit. You didn't care about cars and girls and nothing else. No, I remember stopping dead in my tracks and going, oh my God. It still sticks in my head today. I remember staring at it. I can picture the scene. I can picture the river in the background. I know it's dumb. I know it's stupid and it's a small memory, but perhaps you guys have thousands of small memories that brought you to the point you're at. That was one of mine. So when I saw this, it was a little funny about the God thing, but I'm telling you that it was an absolute incredible sight to sit at. There was a picnic table, and I sat there and watched this thing fly around and hop around for quite a while, just absolutely amazed. I just remembered it. So that's the thing.
Hey, guess
what do you want?
Kailash sent $2 Canadian.
$2 million?
$2 Canadian.
$2 Klingon dollars?
$2 Canadian.
What are Klingon dollars in Star Trek? I wonder how much that is.
They don't
really.
use currency.
They don't. Huh. All right.
You're welcome.
Don't ever lecture me about Star Trek. You don't know anything about Star Trek that I don't know.
Okay.
Don't even try.
Okay.
This is why Mom calls me a closet nerd. Okay. She goes, "You are a nerd."
You're not closeted. It's very open.
No.
It's very, very open. Have you seen behind him?
What?
Who gets a lamp like that? A lamp guy.
That's not a nerd. That's my guy right there.
Yeah, that.
That's Bob.
Oh yeah, we named him Bob.
He's Bob. He's my light guy.
You have a Dodgers lunchbox.
Yes, I do.
Pretty cool. Let's see what else.
Go ahead with every Kailash go Bosh. Go.
Is the $2 whore Josh Maddox?
Who asked that?
Kailash.
Kailash is correct. Kailash, you won a free T-shirt.
Email GenXMama.
Email GenXMama, GenXSocks.com. No. That's true because I'm giving away more T-shirts tonight. I got some pictures on some stuff to see if old people know what's going on, and I'm going to give away some shirts.
Is that in the budget? Did you run that by Gen X Mom?
No, I didn't run it by you either. I just figured you'd dig deep, baby.
I'm not digging deep.
You gave away scholarships to the fair to high school students who are doing their animals. You can give away a T-shirt. Period. End of story.
Okay, well the scholarships were coming out of me. So these T-shirts coming out of you.
No, these T-shirts come out. I just work here. You pay me $50 to sit here and give shit away. Good call. All right.
What? What?
All right, so I had some stuff. Let's go back there. So there's my bird. That's my bird.
And there's my bird.
There's my bird.
Hey, look at my bird.
Right. I do have a legitimate question. Let me go back to you and I.
But about
do you know what layaway means?
No. No idea.
Okay. I'm a show of hands. How many people in the comment remember layaway? I don't think they have layaway anymore.
Whoa, wait for them to raise their hand. Give them a sec.
All right, take a second. But I'm telling you, I don't think they have layaway.
Wait, they don't have layaway?
I don't think it's a thing anymore.
What is it?
Okay, so layaway was, let's say you wanted to buy Christmas and it's like November 1st.
You wanted to buy Christmas?
Well, not the holiday. You want to buy Christmas gifts. So you go around and you fill up your cart with like all this stuff. You had $2,000 worth of stuff. And every gift for every person, every time you got like the perfect thing is November 1st. But you ain't got but more than $50.
Then what are you doing buying so much stuff?
Because they had layaway. So you take it to the very back of the store and they write everything down. They total it up and you give them $50 and you got to come back every Friday and give them like 50 more bucks. And then if you pay it off before Christmas, they give you all your stuff. Now, none of your stuff is sold out because you bought it now.
Okay.
It was a real thing. I did that 2 years when I was younger.
Was it good?
Well, I thought it was a great thing. Boy, your grandma, my mother ripped my ass for doing that.
I think it's stupid. Just
Why? Why is it stupid?
I think it's for people who didn't save up enough money for Christmas.
I was that guy every time.
Yeah.
Every time come Christmas, I didn't have the money.
Why?
I don't have the money now. Now I have
Yes,
to go.
you do.
I got to go rob and steal.
You what? If
Layaway-
$500, you're good.
Layaway was a real thing.
Look,
And
man, you had 8 kids at home,
yeah.
and now there's one.
Yeah.
You mean don't? What are you spending the money on? Oh,
The other 7 to get rid of them.
Temu.
Temu. Yeah.
This guy spends so much money on Temu.
No, everything's like $5. I think the biggest order I've ever done on Temu was like $170. That's
Yeah,
it.
it adds up.
I don't get that. How many Temu orders have we had total at this house? 6 over the past few months? No, come on. There's not that much.
Dude, at least 11. Bro.
No, stop.
Like-
you said 11. That you're such a dillhole. At least 11.
Well, yeah.
You don't have 11 fingers, and don't start that shit just because you cornered me.
I don't know
just
what you're
because
talking
you
about. I don't
cornered
know what
me,
you're talking about.
because that's going to be one of your fucking ambush videos. I already know it. You just haven't edited it yet. It will be.
Nuh-uh.
All right. So where was I? Yeah, Layaway.
Where are you?
That had to be Layaway was a real thing. Was it bad? Why was it bad?
I feel like people just wouldn't come.
Herbie says Walmart still does Layaway, but only for 1 month. Wow.
But here's the thing, like why I feel like people.
Wait, Sean Fernot says I was a Layaway manager before Bradley's closed. Okay, so
Okay. I think companies would lose more money because think about it. If I had a PS5, right, and
Yeah.
I want to put it on Layaway,
Yeah.
but I don't make my payments, they're not gonna sell that.
yeah,
in
they will
time.
because what they do, there was
No, but like as soon as it comes off
10 days before Christmas was your cutoff.
yeah, I know.
So
but-
everybody, even me, when I knew there was going to be a bunch of people that didn't do their Layaway. So on a certain date, these stores would say, all right, we're putting merchandise back on the shelves. If you thought it was sold out, may not be because people who didn't pay their Layaway, we're putting it back out there. And they would sell every damn thing in an hour because people waited for them to put stuff out. They didn't lose
yeah,
anything.
but you could have restocked more items like in that time. It's just not efficient. It's not efficient.
Not if it's sold out and
Not
you couldn't
efficient
get any
supply.
more.
It's not efficient supply.
What are you?
In the
Are
world of
you Jeff
supply and
Bezos?
demand.
You running the world now?
Jeff Bezos run the world?
Yeah, Amazon runs everything. Don't you know that? Amazon and Google. That's all that controls us. I got a tattoo of Google and Amazon, one on each butt cheek to show my loyalty, and away we go.
That's pretty weird, dude.
It's good stuff. I'm in.
good
When I'm in all the way.
Good stuff.
Where were we here? So Layaway. I don't know what you guys thought. When I was younger, I thought that was the coolest shit ever. I got yelled at by my mom, though. All right, so let's play a game.
I love games.
Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to show a picture. Now, you got to watch the comments because I can't read them.
Oh, I can't play?
You got to watch the comments.
Okay.
I'm going to show a picture, an old school picture. Now, this was from when I was a child, when I was a kid. So Sun Valley Fox was probably in his 50s, so he'll know. But he can play too.
So we're looking at stuff from like 1800, like 1870s. What are we feeling here?
Man, I am so sick of you telling me I was part of the Civil War and shit. It is not true.
You were a ghostwriter for Abraham Lincoln.
You know what? When this is over, I'm going to have 7 kids. You're done. I'm going to snuff you out and bury you in the backyard. All right.
I'm getting promoted?
So here's the deal. I'm going to show a picture, and in the comment section, if you correctly identify what the picture is, you get a free t-shirt. $5. What does it say right there? Christina Dorvac, $5. Kid Layaway was before online buying, no internet. Yeah, you had to walk to the store and buy your shit. It's true.
I still do that. It's cheaper in the store.
Oh my God, I can't stand him anymore. All right, so you ready? I'm going to put up the picture. We're going to look at it. We're going to talk about it briefly. You guys identify what it is. If you don't say it right, you know, if it's a picture of a can of Pepsi and you go, oh, it's a liquid brown soda, doesn't count. You got to say it right. Okay, I'm looking for something specific. All right, here we go. Let's go to pictures. Bum, 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 bum. Let's make this fun. No reason it can't be fun. And for a free t-shirt, please correctly in the comment section identify this picture.
Can't see what it is.
Pong! Age test. Who knows what this is? Yes, I got it from some Facebook page that I was browsing through.
Get it.
All right, it's up now. What is it? I'm looking. Stop not right, the potato gun. He just throwing it out there. That's not a. Oh, who was that? Houdini.
What did he say?
Well, he said it's a dimmer switch. The Breeze wrote, see, Grizzly is not a turn signal switch. You don't tap on that button and have your turn signals go on. There wasn't one of those on the left and one of them on the right. No, Grizzly. The Breeze said it's a high beam switch.
Is that on the floor?
It's on the floor. It's a big button on the floor, and you had to tap it. And that's what you went from high beam to low beam. Now, technically, it could be called a dimmer switch because if you tap it, it goes from high to low. But if you're just driving down the road at night and you tap it for the very first time, your high beams come on.
Yeah.
So is it a dimmer switch or is it a high beam switch?
It's a high beam switch. That's so odd. Why would
Houdini and the Breeze. You can both just email GenXMom at GenXTalks.com with your shirt size and an address. You're both going to get a shirt.
Dude, I was
Houdini and the Breeze. Yeah.
I was thinking like really hard trying to figure it out because I don't know what it is. So I was like sitting there going, okay, it's on the floor.
Yeah.
You'd press it with your foot. I'm like, what would they use that for? I'm like,
they were tough switches too. You pull open the carpet right there, and there's like a 10mm bolt, or back in the day, a 3/8 bolt. It bolts a heavy switch and has a little 2-wire plug, 3-wire plug in there, and that's how they did it.
Oh wow!
It was a 2-way switch.
Get the next one. Get the next one up here.
You sound bored. We'll get to the next one. You sound bored.
Get the next one.
All right. So this one I'm going to go away from cars.
I'm trying to get a T-shirt.
I'm going to show you a picture. And don't give me shit about, well, that's not Generation X. It's kind of a Generation X-esque movie, but it's about the 50s. It's supposed to be 50s and 60s or 70s. Just if you know the movie, I will give you a free T-shirt. If you know the actor's name, I will give you a free T-shirt. If you're the same person getting the T-shirt because you know the name of the movie and the actor's name, then I'm going to have to give you a little something. Okay? Just look at the picture in the comment section. Guess the movie. Ready? Pong! Give it to me. Looking now. Come on now. American Graffiti. I didn't even post it yet, Mrs. Four.
Did she guess it?
No. American Graffiti. They're seeing, I hadn't even posted it and they already guessed. It was bullshit. Grease is wrong. American Graffiti is wrong. That is Dark Side. Well, no. Outsider's wrong. There it is. There it is. John Morgan, Eddie and the Cruisers. It is not the Outsiders. It is not Grease. That is not Ron Howard. That is not John Travolta. Eddie and the Cruisers, you guys, not Footloose. It is not Rob Lowe. It's not Red Dawn either.
What would you say if Rob Lowe robbed a Lowe's?
He did it.
Rob Lowe.
Nobody has got the guy's name, though. Wait. Yeah. First person to get the name was Paul McDonald. Eddie and the Cruisers was already guessed, but Paul got Michael Paré. So there's two people now, Paul McDonald and who did I say? You're supposed to be helping me here, and you just blow right by it. Oh, God. Well, I saw. Thanks for doing your job there, buddy.
Well, John Morgan.
John Morgan, write an email, GenXMom at GenXTalks.com, and now I lost the other one. Who was the other one?
For what?
The second one said Michael Paré, and he got it. It was Paul McDonald. Send an email to GenXMom at GenXTalks.com. You're both going to get a little something there. T-shirt, send your size. All right. So, one more giveaway. We'll do it right now. Actually, before we give something away here, I ran across a thing that was on one of those Facebook sites that says, you're like, do you know what this is? I didn't know.
Oh, really?
I still don't know what it is. So I'm hoping it's a chick thing. I'm hoping it's a girl thing, like from laundry or kitchen or something that I'm not supposed to know. That'd help me out a ton.
You don't do laundry?
No. I have a magic dresser. I open up my dresser drawer every few days. All my clothes are in there and folded. I close the drawer. I take stuff out. And as long as I close that drawer, magically my clothes appear every few days. It's great. It's an amazing thing.
Wow.
Make sure when you move out, you get a magic dresser. It's good stuff.
Okay.
All right. So here we go. I don't know what this is. This is the problem. I don't know what this item is. So there's no prize. There's no nothing. Because I don't know if you're going to be right. You could be lying to me. But let's see if you guys know what this is. Please tell me. Age test. Who remembers what this is? I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what this thing is. I could guess, but it's pink. So I don't think it has to do with salad. But I don't know. I don't know what this thing is. And I'm lost on it. Toilet paper holder? Really? Cake cover? Cake cup powder box? 78 record holder. Okay, how am I supposed to know if you fuckers don't even have a consensus over there? You guys aren't even concurring. You're not concurring. You got to concur. A scented cake holder, drain plug. Okay, curlers. Okay, go smoke a toad. That's what I thought it was. I thought you stacked curlers in there, but I don't know. I don't know what it was. There was no answer. So Josh says it holds hot curlers. Okay, now you see okay. We got it down to cake, something with cake, and something with curlers. Now Christina Dorvac says hot curler box. It's nail polish. It is not nail polish. The fucking thing's like this big. I'm just telling you. I don't think it's 45 records. It's pink. Talcum powder. Okay, you guys, I'm lost on this now. I was going to ask what you guys thought it was, but you guys can't get a consensus on it. Ashley says it had hot curlers in it. Has Mrs. Four Watton chimed in? Has Mrs. Four given something on there? Has she given her blessing to this answer? It's not a sex toy. No one said it was, Two Bear. No, it doesn't even hold your sex toys. Good God, man.
Yeah, I don't know how you want me to help with this.
Kayla just writes Eddie and the Cruisers. That's 3 pictures ago.
Yeah, but what's the guy's name?
Yeah, what's his name? Is he inside there?
Yeah, dude, is it a... Yeah, man, I have no idea.
I don't either. Salad dryer. See,
it doesn't look like it has
I
good
told you
function.
salad, but it was pink, so I don't know.
Why'd you put it up there if you had no idea what it was?
Because I wanted to know what it was. I assumed like 30 people would say, oh, that's easy. We know what this is.
Okay, so
I thought 30 people would just come in and go, I know exactly what that is. Help you out.
Everyone say it's a plushie holder. Now
but they're all different answers, man.
No, everyone agrees on one thing. It's in
they
your mind,
don't though.
Right.
They're like it's hot curlers,
But
it's
if
salads,
they now
it holds
agree-
toilet paper, it holds records. Nobody's telling me
now
shit.
agree, then you know the truth.
Yeah, well then go. But no
They
one's
could agree
agreeing on
anything.
shit.
They could say, "Oh yeah,"
But they're not is a problem.
Yeah.
You keep saying what could happen, but it ain't happening. All right, let's go back. Let's get past that one. No.
Why do you do that? Why do you do the din?
That's my transition music. It's from the Bionic Man. You don't know who the Bionic Man is, do you? Steve Austin. Do you know who the Bionic Man is? Well, I'm trying to educate you. All right, we'll move on.
Don't. I'm giving you your transition music.
No, I told you my transition music was and that was from the Bionic Man. I was trying to have a conversation with you, but you got your head so far up your ass. Who knows what's going on?
I didn't know we were trying to have a conversation here. I was giving you.
I was talking
I'm
to
giving
you.
your transition. You know, like
The only
I thought
thing
you
we're
were
going to
giving Phil
transition
the-
is from boy to girl after I rip your off and throw it out in the yard for the
my
dogs.
What? My what?
You heard me?
You got
It's very
censored?
clear.
You just get censored?
Yeah.
You just got you got censored in real life.
All right, here we go. So, it's a movie. So, I don't know what this is. Okay. No prizes, but tell me what this is. No prizes, but tell me what this is. That's right. $6 Million Man. King Wisenoak knew who the Bionic Man was.
Oh, I know.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, don't say it. Let's see if anybody else knows. Cigarette lighter, Alan. Helgi. There we go.
Yeah.
Car lighter,
that
lighter.
one.
Well, yes, it's a lighter. Yes, it's a cigarette lighter. But those who are saying car, cigarette, like automotive, automobile.
You got to say car cigarette lighter. 'Cause
Yeah.
It doesn't light cars on fire.
No.
It's a cigarette lighter from your car.
Yes.
And now I use it to charge
You
my
can't
phone.
just carry that thing around in your pocket and go, I have a cigarette lighter. No. Dylan goes, it's a tattoo maker. If you've ever stuck somebody with those, it burns that to their forever. You get that scar forever.
I charge my iPhone with it now.
Many
Not
of-
that specific thing. But
Many
like
of my
same spot.
friends, I remember that had some burn from one of their buddies. Hey, dude. Yep. It was a thing, man.
Hey, why are you so mean to your friends?
I didn't say I did
It's
it.
Mental Health Awareness Day, and you're being mean to your friends like that?
No,
What?
yeah, I'm aware of the transgressions of my past. It is Mental Health Awareness Day, as you might have noticed, and I am making sure that we are aware that we have caused mental and emotional stress on friends by playing with a cigarette lighter. You see how I tied that all together nicely?
Are you
You're
aware
welcome.
that mental health is an issue in the United States?
No.
Thank God, it's my lucky day.
Suck it up, bury it down inside, and never talk about it.
Do you know that mental health exists?
Well, yeah.
Okay, boom, done. I have done my duty on this day.
I have known that since 1982.
Beforehand, you were just like,
No.
brain was not
That's
there.
right. As most of us in this room, we began to understand mental health issues in 1982.
Yeah, why?
Quiet Riot had an album, Mental Health.
Oh.
Randy Rhoads,
Who's that?
Quiet Riot. Yeah. As
that?
of that moment, we're like, whoa, mental health. We became aware. We're culturally sound. We're on top of this. We know.
Like I just said in the beginning, not just said, but like I said earlier in the show, you learn through metaphor. You learn through stories.
It wasn't a metaphor. It actually happened.
No. Yeah, but he's there. That artist is teaching about mental health through song, through metaphor, through story.
Through a psychotic album cover. Yeah.
Yeah, you know that's okay. That's the thing. What's that story you tell me about the dad and the son of the snake in Africa?
What does that have to do with anything at all?
The dad that follow me on this. The dad,
Okay.
the son. Tell the story about the dad, the son, and the snake.
Why do I got to tell the story if you're the one trying to
Because
figure?
you tell it way better than me. You have a voice for radio.
A voice. I have a face for radio too. Shouldn't be on television. It's a story I've told all my kids, and I told a story about in the jungles of South America. There was like a 10-year-old boy, and he's playing in the on the path, and the dad sees this poisonous snake coming out of this tree, and he tells the kid one thing. He goes, "Son, drop." And the son immediately drops, just instinctively. Dad yells, "Drop, duck." The kid drops down, and the snake misses him. And then the dad gets the snake and saves the kid. And the point was that you want to train your kids, and kids need to know when I say something to you, you just have to do it quickly. Because I've had some kids in my family that if I go, "Hey, duck," they'll duck without thinking. But I've also had kids that go, "Why do you want me to duck? Why do I got to duck? What's going on that I have to drop to the? Why do I got to do it?" And those kids would get bit by the snake and die. You know why? Because they're fucking idiot kids. And I tell that story to all of my kids around 7, 8 years old. I say, if I tell you something, don't fucking argue with me. Just do it. Because you don't know if a snake's going to hit you or something. You don't know what's going on. I may have a chance to. I don't have time to tell you a story. I got time to say, jump, run. That's all I got the time for. You want to sit and go, "Well, I don't understand why I got to run. Why do I got to go, Dad?" Fine, get hit by the car. Get run over by the shopping cart full of bowling balls. It's happened. That's the story. Now, why did I tell the story?
So here's why you told the story. Because humans learn through stories and metaphors and all that. As a kid, I have indoctrinated that thing into my life because of that story.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain things without telling it in a story. That's what you do all the time when you tell things nuts and bolts. You break it down to bare bones stories that people can that people can relate to. So when you told me that story, I'd like to say I'm one of those kids that immediately duck.
True.
I duck and go, "Why am I on the floor?"
That's right. But you are one who listens quickly.
So it's like I'm saying, I'm making a point that humans, especially kids, learn through story. That's why they make children's books with life lessons.
This is all great. What do we care about this for right now? What are you talking
dude, there's like...
Now you stop talking.
Yeah,
what?
Man. I forgot what point I was going for. You told that story a lot.
What the fuck, man? What?
I'm
you
just making
stopped
a
the
point.
whole
I'm
program.
making a point and telling everybody because the mental health album.
What about it?
Because you learned about mental health through story, through the album, through song. Man.
You know what I learned from Quiet Riot in that album?
What?
That I could feel noise.
Well, yeah, I feel noise all the time.
That's what I learned in that album. They encouraged me to come on and feel the noise. It's true.
Come on, feel the noise.
That's right.
Hey, I pulled that out of nowhere.
You pulled that way out.
All I knew was the lyrics. All I knew was the lyrics, and I was like, "Oh man, I gotta know the song."
That was a nice pull. I'll give you that one. All right, going back to where I was. Where was I?
Yeah, Top Knot said the story was so long, I forgot the point.
I tell great stories. Top Knots, I tell great stories. Don't you fuck around with my stories. You like when my stories take a little while, don't you?
Oh, bang your head. Wait, are they the same people that said bang
your head?
No. I've listened
Mental health will drive you mad.
Is it mental health will drive you mad?
Yeah.
Dude, I've never known the lyrics to that song until just now.
You're welcome.
I know. Drive you mad. That's all I knew.
Bang your head. La, 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 bang your. Okay, good. Don't worry. In the 70s and 80s, especially in the 70s, and the Sun Valley Fox will attest to this in the 70s, teenagers perfected mumbling through lyrics, especially if you're listening to a Steve Miller song. You have no idea what half that dude's saying, and if it wasn't written, if the lyrics weren't written inside the jacket of the album, we all made up lyrics as we went along. Sometimes not even the same lyrics. It was good stuff. All right, where was I? All right, go back up to the last one we're going to give away.
At least we're not giving it.
Okay, last one. Now
Are we giving away something for
we're
this?
giving away a T-shirt, but there's a rule to this picture. Because it doesn't matter what I say. If I go, all right, this next picture has two objects, and it's the object on the left. Don't worry about the object on the right. Everybody knows what a flower vase is. I'm talking about the object on the left. If I say that, some dumbass jabroni's going to go, flower vase, I got it. No. So I'm going to give you some instructions that most of you are going to ignore. You know what? I got a drink right now. Right, this drink's going to Two Bear. I'll miss Two Bear. I'm drinking a Two Bear right now.
Oh, you miss Two Bear?
I miss Two Bear. At this moment, my heart yearns for a little bit of Two Bear. Oh, I was yearning.
Pause. What did you just say?
My heart is yearning for a little Two Bear, man.
Well, you said a little bit of Two Bear. That was a little weird.
That's right. I miss my buddy. I miss my friend.
Man. Pause.
I haven't seen him in a while.
I think you're more than just a closeted nerd, Dad.
That was the right time for the look. I hate that look when you do that. Sometimes, you did that one time right before a show started, and I almost chucked 5-hour energy out my nose. I couldn't drink it because you did it right then at that time.
One of the world shows.
I was choking. My eyes were watering. 5-hour energy almost came out of my nose. And there's like 30 seconds before the show starts. You wield some power there. You cannot use that lightly. Two Bear, to you, my friend.
Oh yeah, Two Bear. About to make a booty called Two Bear.
You're weird.
You're the one who's being weird.
I never said nothing about no booty call. All right.
Whoa.
So here's the deal. This is a picture that has several objects in it. Several things. They're all designed to be together. This isn't random. There's not Legos, and there's not, a pool cue, and there's not a box of tampons in there. These are things that all go together. They're a set. But what I'm asking is, a lot of people are going to know the first three. The very furthest right item. The very furthest right thing on the screen. And all these things, there's 4 things on, they all do something, 4 or 5 things, they all do something. Like, I know what that does, I know what that does, I know what that. Yeah. I want to know what the one on the right does. The very far right. Put it in the comment section. I think you're going to win more than a T-shirt if you know this one.
More than a T-shirt?
This is a tough one. You're not going to know.
T-shirt and a high five?
T-shirt and a high five. You're not going to know.
Oh, yeah?
How am I going to give them a high five? I got to drive to their house and, okay, got to go now.
Got an ad.
What?
Got an ad. That means the review went through. Yippee!
Yay! Okay, so all right. So I'm going to put up the picture now. Answer in the comment section the thing, the item, the device, the chingaderas on the far right. The far right chingaderas. Okay.
All right.
Want to know what it is? And it's up.
It's a chingaderas.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can you tell what all of these pedals do and use for? No. I just want the one on the right. That's all I'm asking. Is the one on the right? Not all of them. Just the one on the right. Yeah, look at you. You got that squirt look. You went, woo. That's right. It's a tough one. Come on.
I get so many. I don't have.
Come on, high beam. Whoa. Let's see. I think somebody got it already.
Is it a choke?
It is not a choke.
Okay,
it is not a choke.
I thought that's what you're talking about.
Type too slow. Damn it. Why is it no? Hold on. I'm scrolling down. All right. Yeah, you're right. The Two Bear. My left. No, everybody's right. Houdini. You can't win twice, Houdini. So I'm going to go to Terry Schmidt. And look, Kailash, High Beam, no. Helgi Brights, no.
Dude, I don't have that many feet.
Yeah, You had to be very talented to drive cars back then.
Oh, I'm good
look on the
driving,
picture.
but, like,
You see the high-low button on the very left?
yeah, I saw that.
Okay. Then the next one's the clutch.
Yeah.
Next one's the brake.
Yeah.
Next one's the gas pedal.
Uh-huh.
And then Trey Schmidt got it after Houdini because Houdini already won one.
What?
That's the starter.
I had to push that in to start my car.
You had to do this. You had to pull. This is how you do it. You had to pull a lever on your dashboard for a choke, just to close off your carburetor.
Mm-hmm.
You had to take the gas pedal, pump it 2 or 3 times, take your foot over, hit the starter button, and as it started to go, flip back over to the gas pedal and keep it going. And as it warmed up, push the choke back in.
Oh man,
that's how that worked. I'm telling you, to be a teenage driver back in the day, you had to be very talented. None of this shit you do.
I could have done that.
I just turned the key and put it in drive and go. No. Back then, you had to pay attention. And before that, you had to crank the engine by hand
That'd be so much fun.
till it ripped your arm off.
Well,
They kick back.
you just said you had to be skilled.
You got to be very skilled.
I'm just,
You had to do you had to do all of this on older cars. You had to pull the choke, hit the gas pedal, and then you had to. There was no starter button. You had to go out front, turn the key on to the run position, and you had to put a crank in and go. Put the crank back in. Put the crank back in. Run back in. Put your foot on the gas pedal. Close the choke slowly. Yeah. You had to be kids back in those days were smart. They're not stupid like you.
and speaking of stupid drivers, my friend Isaac's driving me back from the gym, right?
Yeah.
And we go to the P.O. box, and we get back in the car, and he's like, oh, my car won't start. I'm like, oh, man. He's got an old 1995 Avalon. So,
You want to talk about old? Your car's older than that.
yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
All right, go ahead.
This is also a classic.
Yeah.
So he's like trying to start it, and I'm sitting here like, oh, dude, your car won't start. And I'm thinking there's something wrong. I look down at the shifter. It's in drive. I'm like, dude, you've been driving for how long? Like, I get if you made this mistake, like, a few
In the
months.
beginning.
Yeah, but dude, you've been driving for so long. He's like, never talk about this with anybody. And I was like, dude, I won't tell a soul.
You just told everybody. You put it. You recorded it and put it out on the internet.
Yeah, but he won't know.
Because like you, he doesn't watch the show either. Hey, do you remember when you called me in a panic from the fairgrounds one night and you couldn't get your car to start? Your key wouldn't turn.
Yeah, because I had my wheel.
But you didn't know that. You're
Yeah.
like, I said, what are you doing? He said, I just can't get the key to turn.
I was like, it's in
And the
park.
first thing I said, I go, did you pull in turning the wheel really hard when you pulled into the parking spot? And you're like, yeah, why? Like, what does that matter? I go, take the wheel, turn it to the left a little more, and start your car. And you're like, started right up. You know what impressed me is you came home and you told mom, like, how does he know this stuff?
Yeah, I was like, it's so random.
Because we've lived it. You think
Yeah.
I'm so smart because I know this stuff. Everybody my age knows this stuff. Every single person. Just like when you couldn't get an old Ford truck to start, in park, put it in neutral. Because the park neutral switch wore it on all those trucks. But in neutral, start right up. But park was tough. Just stuff you know growing up. You learn, it's instinctive on that. Just letting you know, stuff there.
Oh, yeah.
I can be your hero. It's okay. You can tell me. All right. Secret letter. It's going to pass.
Oh, can I go through some sheets? We haven't
Yeah,
done
go
it.
through the sheets. Go. What do you got?
PayPal, $50 for mom's manicure from. It was not written down.
Written down. So how do we know it's really for the manicure? We don't.
Oh, true.
Could go anywhere.
Werewolf 2004, member for 8 months. KGXT Studios, 4 more months till I get a big red one.
There we go.
Jan Motz. Ashley, he's gonna need to give you.
What?
Ashley, he's gonna need to give you a raise. $, man. Okay.
Giving him shit. He wants
Laura, good evening, my ever sexy general. Never let me say that again.
You have to read the sheets, dude. If she says I'm sexy, goddamn it, I'm sexy.
Ah, man.
And that's it. You're just reading. You're narrating here.
Elizabeth Rojas, member for 13 months. Bottom of the Glass Nation. Hello, handsome general and beautiful Bottom of the Glass
Now
Nation.
Elizabeth Rojas has called me hands. You know that we can either get 3 handsomes or Elizabeth Rojas can call me handsome. That counts as 3. A little late in the game, but still.
Lindsey Davis, the Diamondbacks beat you guys 4-2.
Tonight?
What was it? I don't know if it was
Shit.
tonight. Cali Cat, yes, my jam. About the movie. Should talk about the movie. The movie that Eddie.
Oh, Eddie and the Cruisers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super Raider saying, "Hi, General. Nice to be here on the Rumble live stream. Only thing I miss here is reading the YouTube live chat. Other than that, keep up the great work. Cheers, Bottom of the Glass Nation." And he's even using the Bottom of the Glass Nation like cheers thing.
Yeah, right on, man.
Rumble.
On Rumble. That's a bottom of the glass dude representing on Rumble, getting after it.
I'd like to say we're not switching to Rumble.
No.
It's the backup. It's the archive.
It is the archive. It's the history. If something goes once we get kicked off YouTube, and we will, once we're banned off of there, everything Josh Maddox has been faithfully putting everything we do on Rumble. So the entire history, all of it's going to be up there. It'll be an easy transition.
The key off to Josh.
Nah, talk about low torque. You know, I'm sick of low torque.
You need to stop this low torque disrespect. You still owe him a picture.
No.
You slammed the door.
You just saying that.
slammed the door.
I didn't.
I was in here and it shook everything. I fell to the floor.
Okay, what are the chances possibly that at the same time I shut the door, a minor earthquake happened and it wasn't my fault? It could have happened.
Okay, then the pyramid on Antarctica is real.
It is. It's a real pyramid made naturally out of rock. Yeah.
Then the pyramid on Antarctica is
Nah,
man-made.
here you go. Now you're going to change shit. Now you're going to change your argument.
You changed my argument first.
You're welcome. Here we go. Drink it up. This one's not for Two Bear. I got in trouble last time. Fuck you, Two Bear. No drinks for you.
Let's see what we got here. Oh my goodness, they moved stuff in the
Do you know why Low Torque's not in the thread right now?
Why?
Not in the comments?
Why?
Do you know why Mom's not here, not in the comments?
Why?
Because she's in there texting Low Torque.
Oh, probably.
They're having some big, long conversation.
Wolfwork's really good at Wordle.
We're good at Wordle? You're still your words. Wordle.
And he's good at chess.
He is good at chess.
I'm 50-50 with him.
You know why Mom likes Low Torque? Because she makes him laugh. I'm like, I'm funny. And she goes, yeah, but you're not Low Torque funny.
Low Torque's hilarious.
He is Bomber's Peak, baby.
Bomber's Peak.
He gets the Bomber's Peak. That dude will drink and do some of the most outrageous shit in Vegas you've ever seen.
And it's not like crazy like he's going to get kicked out. Like
No.
he says some of the wildest things.
But he stays right there. He's just fucking right there.
Where like you're thinking he's drunk, but he's not that drunk. Like,
Were you in the car when I talked about the prostitute that tried to get in the car with me?
Aggressive sale.
And I said this, I pulled up, we were in Las Vegas driving, and I said, oh, because I used to live there. I said, right over there. I pulled up to this light. This prostitute was trying to get in the car. She was trying to get in my car. I'm like, no, it's okay. No. And she was trying to get in the car. And it was just a funny story. And everybody got quiet again. And out of nowhere, Low Torque's in the back seat. He goes, I hate aggressive sales. Just the stupid shit he says,
Dude,
man.
I have stolen that from him, and I say it all the time. I say it all the time.
I can't tell you how many lines I've stolen from Low Torque, but if I tell him that, I got to pay royalties on it, so I'm never telling him.
Scott Aarons. So does that mean the General has an Android? Hope so. Never liked the iPhone much.
Yes, I do have an Android. You goddamn right I do.
No, $2. $2 her.
$2 whore. Go.
He said her.
Her.
Only users lose drugs. He said that in quotes.
What did he say?
Only users lose drugs.
Yeah. It's backwards. It's right, because he's stoned right now. A little too much of the ganja.
Wait, what?
Only losers use drugs. He reversed it. Only users lose drugs.
Oh.
You didn't even catch that, did you?
No, I'm saying like only users would lose drugs because they're the only ones that have them. They can only lose them.
That's why it was clever what he said.
So did he mess it up, or was he clever?
You got to start drinking to understand. See, I'm drinking.
I'm not allowed to.
I understand what the man is saying. No, you can't.
Allowed to. Do not suggest that.
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm suggesting you mind your own.
This man.
You're trying to bless me. You got your rosary beads out.
Yeah.
You're counting the beads one at a time because I'm fucking it up.
I could be one of those. No.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
All right, can you done with the sheets? Can I get back to my program now?
Oh, I
I
can get ordained in 13 days.
You can become an ordained minister in 13
We can
days.
both be ordained.
That would suck.
That'd be so funny.
But I'm one level above you right now. I'm ordained and you're not. That's what do you mean how?
I want to.
You set yourself up for that one.
I want to be ordained, not to marry people, just because it's a great joke. It's just something to throw out there in conversation.
It's not just a joke though. You can actually go in and tell people that you're ordained. Like, excuse me, I'm telling the truth here. I'm an ordained minister.
Yeah.
You got paper to back it up.
exactly.
I
It's
know.
perfect.
That's what
It's
I'm saying.
amazing.
It's good stuff.
Mama Mac, and here I thought the general's point was going to be what a horrible thing having an affair would be. I mean, doesn't it imply you're cheating? Anything else is a relationship or a fling? This is way back in the show.
No. You can two single people can have an affair. It's an affair. It's okay. Affair has a sexual overtone to it because of today's culture and society. We went to the party. It was a wonderful affair.
Well, yeah.
The word affair,
But in the context of that situation, it was
I don't know if she was married. I don't know if he was married. Not at all. It just said she would have an affair. They could have a tryst.
a tea party.
A tryst. There, use that word.
A tryst?
A twirl. Yeah.
A twirl.
Yeah.
Just dance.
No.
Twirl
Just
is a dance.
All right, you got to just stop.
You need to
Affair.
put the
I don't know what
thesaurus away.
Now she's I don't have to put it away, baby. It's all right here. I am a walking, living, breathing thesaurus.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Thesaurus. I went Mike Tyson on you for a minute there. All right, so yeah, go. What's next?
Whoa, wait. I'm just saying, if one of them is in a relationship, then it's an affair. If both of them are single, it's a fling. You're welcome, America and Denmark.
I don't know if that's right.
Dooch M. You nailed it, General.
Thank you.
Sasquatch is just a blurry, out-of-focus monster.
There we go, man. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, God. They have
You're fucking that up, aren't you?
Yeah, please take a shot for my mother-in-law. Oh, God.
You can't see anything. You can't read any of
These
it?
names are so hard.
Okay, I can't help you because it's
Yvonne.
Yvonne.
Yvonne?
That's a totally regular name, dude.
My bad, dude.
That's not even Baltic or anything.
Yeah, but the other one I couldn't say.
You couldn't say Yvonne?
I was struggling, bro.
What's the other one? Come on.
Nyenhuis.
What is it again?
Nyenhuis.
Yeah, I'm going to pass on that
Yeah,
one.
me too. She passed away last night. My husband loves watching your show, and you're putting a smile on his face tonight.
Hey, if anything we're doing around here gives any of you any reason to distract you from what's going on in the world for just an hour, then believe me, my son and I are happy to do it. We really are. We don't, whatever it takes to put a smile on your face and make you have 60 minutes to forget, believe me, we understand what that's like. So here's to you. I'll drink. You said drink to you. I'm drinking to you right now.
Also, you ready? You ready for this? Sean MacArthur, 100 stars. Sorry I'm late. Here's a little donation. Stay blessed.
Now, where was that?
You're welcome.
Where was that?
Can one of the staff members in the...
Is there any stars on the blue page,
Yeah.
Trippy? TDP!
TDP.
Trippy Dippy Pineapple TDP. I think you screwed up and there's no stars on the blue Facebook page.
R. Dillon, 517, sent $5. How is the radio station going? Do you allow advertising?
Yeah, yes, we do allow advertising, but very selective on what we're doing with the radio stations coming along. I was going to bring that up. Let me just talk for a second on that. We have a very big meeting this Saturday, and it is going to last for a few hours. It's going to be like the Big Lebowski's rug. It is going to tie the room together, and it's huge. It is going to be the decision-making process. Like we have to send out for food. It's going to be that long, and it's going to be great. We've got a lot of things. We've had a lot of previous meetings getting ready for it, and this one is going to decide. It is going to determine the direction of the radio station and how we get to where we're going. Sponsorship is an issue because I don't want a bunch of commercials on there. I don't. But at the same time, I've expressed to you there's a very real need to be able to pay BMI and ASCAP for music. If I play music from the 70s and 80s, those fuckers are going to go, well, you had so many people listening. Here's the money you owe. It's going to be a lot. Now, there's some people that are ready to sign on and help in different various amounts, and not forever, but for a certain amount of months. And I'm signing on. I am going to put some of my savings into this for a certain amount of time to push really hard and see where we can go with this. And if it fails, it fails. It might. You don't know. But I've got a good plan. But the advertising part of it is a huge thing. If anybody wants to do anything for connecting, like, hey, man, I can give $5 a month or I can give $1,000 a month. I don't know what your situation is, but some of you have businesses that could advertise. Email me, genxdad@genxtalks.com. Just let me know what you're thinking. Now, you don't got to tell me the particulars. We can work stuff out later. But there is going to be a place for advertising. Now, some of the people I have lined up for interviews that are going to kick this thing off and push it down the road. I've got one of the greatest disc jockeys in Southern California from the 70s and 80s. He's a friend of mine, and he knows every DJ, every artist, everything. We're going to do an interview with him, and I'm going to talk to him for hours. He sat down with me. I called him the other day. He says, I will take as long as you want. You want to know every dirty detail. You want to know every behind the scenes things at the radio stations in Southern California. And San Bernardino, he was big in San Bernardino back in the day too. So Two Bear may know who he is. But this guy is rock solid. I'm the only person that has interviewed him in the past 25 years, and I'm going to do it very soon. So I will be the only person is a better way to say that. But he's a friend of mine, and I get that interview first. Another guy I got coming up is big in the music industry as an engineer. It's a friend of mine, and then the engineers who I haven't met yet, I've only know his name. He has worked with everybody, engineering records, engineering albums, all the way back in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. And he's worked with everybody. And no one's ever interviewed him. So I get an interview with him. He's coming up in studio. We're doing it here. So I've got some things. I also have a friend of mine who liaisons with the Pentagon. He knows a ton of shit. A lot of stuff he can tell us. I've got some inside stuff just because I'm old. And I've known people. I've grown up, and I haven't screwed these people over. They've been friends of mine. I've been good to them. They're going to be good to me. There is a ton of stuff that goes along with this. And what happens when you get interviews? People, as they're leaving, my friends will say, hey, give these three guys a call. They'd be great on your program. And they'll call them and say, hey, I did an interview with Gen X Talks. The General's really fucking cool. You got to go on his show. And then those guys will give me contacts for more people and more people and more people. That's how it goes.
Until you interview every person on Earth.
Until I've interviewed every person on Earth. But the idea is that there is a ton of people and then there's some of you guys. There's some guys. There's a person in the South China Sea. I want to get him on the phone. I want to get him on. I want to get a Zoom call going with him because he knows some stuff. He's been down there 15 years. He knows what's going on. There's someone in South Africa. Just street level information that big podcasts and big live streams and big stations overlook. They don't get the nuts and bolts. So the radio station's moving along. Big meeting this Saturday. And if anybody has any inkling of a way to help us get going, I'm going to foot the bill. I will bankrupt myself and my family. We will live in a 1972 13 window VW bus if it means we have to sell everything to make this radio station go. But if you don't want to see that happen, you don't want to see a big fat guy like me living in a VW van, then email me. Help out. Kid, what do you got?
Well, there's a newcomer to the live stream, Justin. He's just now hearing about the radio stuff, and he's in.
And he's new?
He's in, yeah, he's new.
Hey, Justin, if you're new, this is like a first date. Just relax. I'll do all the work.
With a guy? This is twice now.
Okay, you always put this homosexual context to what I'm saying. Now see, there's the look. That's the look that you can't do that look. You can't do that.
Hey man,
I'm trying to be friendly.
Judge. I'm not going to judge.
Okay, look,
you're trying to be friendly.
I'm trying to be friendly. You're making it weird.
Yeah, you're the one making it weird the whole time.
Oh my God, I can't. You know what? I need a filter, and it's not him. Go.
Anyways,
what you got?
TDP came in with a report. There are stars on Facebook.
Now that's not good enough.
No, Blue Page. He showed me.
He didn't say
he
that.
Sent a screenshot. He sent a screenshot on the staff thread.
You see, that's personal.
He said on Blue Page.
Now I have to hear from him personally.
He said it in the staff thread.
Oh, he did?
With a screenshot, proof of stars.
On the Blue Page.
Yes.
All right. Look at, I don't trust you as far as I can fucking throw you, but TDP, Trippy Dippy Pineapple, my man, trust him.
You can throw him pretty far.
I can throw him pretty far. Yeah.
How would you like to
suck my balls? All right, here we go. What's next?
We got
blow through the sheets or I'm leaving, baby.
I know. I'm going through stuff. Okay, Christina Dvorak, $5. Let's have a drink for Deb's mother-in-law that passed. Your show puts a smile on her husband's face. Thank you, Christina.
I did. I drank to that one.
Christina's doubling down on that. She's making sure.
You know, when I did that thing, the last two episodes, I did a $50. If you pay $50 through Super Chat, I will answer any personal question you ask me.
Yeah.
Nobody has asked me shit.
Oh,
and I thought for sure Christina would be up there.
I thought you were about to get some very personal questions.
What's that?
I thought you were going to get some very personal questions.
No, I didn't. I got nothing. It was like, oh, what's your favorite color? And, who's your favorite Power Ranger? Which I didn't even know what Power Rangers were.
Where were you on the night of October 14th, 1977?
Yeah, just there was some stuff. There was nothing there. I thought there was people that know me on this show. Mm-hmm. I thought for sure they're going to be like, okay, you remember that night that you and your friends did this? Mm-hmm. Tell me what really happened. Because I promised I would answer honestly. Now that I've been drinking all night, I would still answer honestly. But I thought Christina would come up with 50. I thought she'd do it like 4 times.
Yeah.
Going, this is my chance. She never did.
I'm surprised no one was like, from the years 1991 to 1997, did you live a double life? It's like.
Why do you got to bring that up? Why do you got to go there?
I'm just saying.
You're sniffing around.
I'm just saying there's odd questions people could ask, personal questions. I'm just throwing stuff out
you're
there.
just being
They're not
asshole,
suggestions.
Right?
They're not suggestions.
They're exactly suggestions. Why you said it.
No.
You just gave people with credit cards information they didn't have an hour ago.
You know how you always say you haven't had an original thought since 1973? What was that original thought? There's weird things. It's like... What was your last original thought?
All right, I'm going to keep drinking.
You talk about it so much. It's got to be something revolutionary that you're like, I cannot top this. That
was my last thought. It was like 1973. I was 5, so I don't know. It was like, I had measured the biggest poop ever or something.
When you're 5?
Yeah, well, putting out some.
Good Lord,
putting out some stuff.
Was it bigger than your beard at the time?
Yeah. Well, of course it was, because I only had a small beard at the time. Oh my! So you've seen pictures of me at 5. I did have a beard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you know how I got a beard at 5 is I just grunted really hard and it grew.
Speaking of which, Christina, oh God, oh
What's
Lord, you're about to have a heart attack.
What?
Do you have your medication near you?
Hold on. Should I drink this first?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you should.
I should drink this now.
Yes.
You're not even joking.
You might need to drink 2.
I'm already fucked up. All right,
Christina
I'll drink one.
Dvorak.
Hold on. Christina, for whatever we're doing right now, I love you, and I'm going to drink.
Christina Dvorak. I don't want you to spit Coke out your nose.
Okay, I don't have anything. I'm good.
Christina Dvorak, $400.
Oh, you're fucking lying.
For the KGXT
You're lying.
push. No, I'm not lying.
Yes, you are.
I'm not. $400 for
You
the
did
KGXT
not
push, and go for it, Gen X fam.
Christina's got to come to Las Vegas in January. She has to get a room. She got to stay at the Red Rock. We got to hang out.
Yeah.
We got to have dinner.
That's
without you.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when you had dinner with Sammy, I was
without
there.
you. No, well, yeah, with Sammy. This is Christina Dvorak.
I'm just saying, I was fly on the wall.
You're not going to be around if I'm having dinner with Christina.
On the wall. I
don't give a shit.
Can you agree that I was?
Yeah, you were. You did a good job.
I sat there,
yeah.
I ate my food, and I was
you
like...
You didn't give a shit. You were just hungry.
I know. Once I ate, I was like... And I vanished.
Okay, so what happened now?
$400 from Christina Dvorak.
Okay, just tell me the real amount, because I know you're lying. You're lying. That's not... No. For what?
Oh, I did it the wrong way for you.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I'm all confused now. 04? What? For what? What'd she say?
She said for the KGXT push, go for it, Gen X fam.
She didn't even ask a question?
That's what I'm saying. Is she okay?
I have just fallen deeply in love with her.
You're cheap.
I just want you to know I'm going to divorce my wife tonight, and I'm going to leave my family, and I'm going to trek all over the country. I don't know where she is. I'm going to go find Christina, and we're moving in tomorrow. Christina, I love you, and I'm on my way. Thank you. Because you know why? Because she didn't put me on the spot. She didn't say, here's money, and here's an embarrassing question. She didn't say that, which is good, because that's a personal thank you. Thank you very much, Christina.
What? Sorry, I had spaced out.
What the fuck are you doing? Are you even here?
I was reading the staff thread.
Why? We don't do that. We're in the middle of a program, man.
I gotta know what the staff is saying.
All right, Christina Dvorak, $400 for the KGXT push. Go for it, Gen X family. Christina, we're going to give it a try. I'm going to go. If I fail, this whole venture may fail, but it won't be for a lack of trying. I'm going to go.
Disney Mama Sammy Joe, $10. Wow, what am I, chopped liver?
Well, no. But you're not. That's a really odd place for me to be. No. We had a 2-hour date. We talked a lot about stuff. I had to bring the kid. I learned from our date, Sammy, not to bring your children on a date in Las Vegas with a girl. That's what I learned.
Like I said, fly on the wall, man.
All right, you done here? Nick says, remember for 3 months, we're a quarter of the way there, my man. Heavy hard drive dropped in something, said he was Bottom's Last Nation too. What else?
Mrs. Four says, member for 1 year.
She's been around a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Gifted 5 Gen X Talks memberships to Cartman, Beastly B, Hernandez. Beastly B. Hernandez, one guy.
Beastly B. Hernandez, one guy.
Valerie Walker, Divergent Nodes, and Donna Seng. That's SpongeBob. What you'd say SpongeBob.
Donna SpongeBob.
But it's Seng Bong.
I got to meet Donna SpongeBob in a video chat room in Discord the other night.
Oh, Rowdy Bobby asked if you're going on Discord tonight.
I don't know.
Are you?
I hadn't thought about it. I don't know.
You don't have to. Make a decision right now. 3.
No, I'm not making a decision. No, you can't force me.
No,
All right.
you're not going
Go
on?
into pictures right now.
don't
Leaving
like
him behind. The kid is off screen. He's off camera, off mic. Stuff. So there's real quick here. Biden was ripped for not mentioning Iran by name in the speech on the Hamas attacks. So I know what everybody's thinking. Oh, you goddamn, you should have said. Could you guys, let's back up. You guys know that I'm going to give you something a little bit different, a little bit more at street level, a little bit of a different perspective, real quick, all right? Biden was ripped for not mentioning Iran by name in the speech on Hamas attacks. First of all, the entire planet knows that Iran funded this. Iran is in love with the Palestinians. Hezbollah, Hamas, totally funding all of it. We already know that. The Washington Post had a great article on this. So how does every single person know but him? Of course he knows. He's just chicken shit to say it. So how does this look to the rest of the world? He gets done with his speech and everybody laughs and goes, he didn't even mention Iran. Everybody knows it's Iran. That fucker didn't even bring it up. He wasn't strong against them. He didn't talk shit against them. He didn't even mention their name. Everyone literally laughs at us. Either we're stupid and we don't know, or we know and we're too chicken to say. That's it. Let me say that again. By him not mentioning Iran at all, we're either stupid and we don't know their involvement, or we do know and we're too chicken shit to say something about it. That was the message to the whole world, in case you're wondering. On another note, Steve Garvey, talking about Dodgers. Steve Garvey was my favorite Dodger growing up, my favorite Dodger playing. I have some Dodger stuff coming out on the next live stream with a video about a gift that I was given recently that is just the number. I always say that every time you guys give me something really special, I go, this is the number, but this one really tops it all. For me personally. We'll talk about that next live stream. Don't let me forget. But Steve Garvey wants to run for Senate. Not in California. No. California, representing California in the U.S. Senate. Yeah. He's not running for legislature in California. He's running for legislature in Washington, D.C. Now, he has to be nominated by people here in California. Okay, so being that he was my favorite baseball player growing up my whole life, I played Little League. I stood like Steve Garvey. I played first base some seasons. I batted like Steve Garvey. I feel like I was everything Steve Garvey. I have so many signed baseballs from him. I spent 30 minutes alone with Steve Garvey walking around center field at Dodger Stadium. True story. He had a drink. I had a drink. We just talked. We just talked about everything. I have met him probably 11, 12 times. When I do run into him, because of my size and my stature and my beard, he goes, hey, man, he remembers. So just so you know, and we did a bowling event with his family a couple years ago, too. Dodgers and Lakers with Daniel Edwards' group. Great group of production people. Anyway, so with that being said, Steve Garvey probably should have run for office when he was super popular 20 years ago. How many people are going to actually remember who he is? Little tough. Now, maybe the voting block of boomers and Gen X and early millennials, yeah, probably that might be a thing. But remember, to get there, he has to get voted in by Californians. one of the biggest voting blocks is in San Francisco. You tracking with me?
I'm tracking. I get you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You picking up what I'm putting down?
I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
Okay, so if Steve Garvey has to run and get California votes, he played in San Diego, could probably get those.
Yeah.
Played in Los Angeles, probably get those.
Yeah.
What town do you think he's hated in?
San Francisco.
San Francisco. I mean,
They got lots of people over there.
they're not going to vote. They're going to say you're a fucking Dodger. They don't give a shit about what he thinks.
Well, it's full of millennials.
But it's also, okay, first of all, it's full of stinky Giants fans. That's one.
Yeah.
And liberals who don't like Republicans. If he's a Dodger running as a Republican,
It's double homicide.
double homicide. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. What do you do then? Now, could he get enough votes elsewhere? Yeah, maybe. But that's tough.
That is tough. That's real
double tough.
I know. It's like, and then you got to think it's like a 50-50 shot. Anybody north of San Francisco on Dodgers or
Yeah, you don't know. Yeah, because they don't even up in the where does your brother live? What
Eureka,
Yeah, but what's the county up there? Humboldt County. They're like baseball.
baseball. We like
Baseball.
fishing.
You like fishing? Is he a fishing event? All right, so let me go back to that. Let me take Steve Garvey down off of there. A little personal information there. The podcast stuff. Okay, so hey, I am now officially done with all my stuff.
Wow.
Is there anything you'd like to say?
Yes, there is something I would like to say.
You were supposed to say no, but all right.
Oh, you want me to say no?
No, go ahead. I'm sure you have some. It better be some cool shit, man. If you got some fucked up shit, I don't
Now
want
you're putting me on a high pedestal. My fellow Americans.
Okay, I'm drinking again. I'm pouring another drink.
No,
right
I don't have
fucking
anything
now.
else to say.
What now? I can't drink. No, I'm gonna drink.
No,
Go
you
ahead.
you can still drink.
No, go ahead.
I'm
What do
just
you
gonna
got?
intently
I know you had some stuff lined
I
up.
know, but we're running like this could be
This is great, man. We're
reduce,
doing.
reuse, recycle.
This
man.
is a what?
Reduce, reuse, recycle, man. I'm
Reduce,
a green
reuse, recycle. All right,
Yeah.
we're gonna recycle your shit and you reuse it right now. Go. I'm ready. What do you got for me?
We didn't put it in the bin.
Come on, man. Put it in the bin. Let's go.
Fine, hold on. I gotta pull it up because I already threw it in the bin. I gotta pull it out of the bin.
You had stuff, man. You
I
had some
know.
important shit.
I know.
Whatever
I
you're
gotta
doing-
take it out of the bin. I gotta take it out of the bin.
Whatever you're about to do, you know it's going to be fucked up because I'm already drunk.
Okay.
All right, go. Hold on. I got a drink.
I'm already drunk. You know it's gonna be messed up. I'm already drunk. No, let me drink. Hold on. Wow.
I'm good. Glad you're keeping up. Okay,
Yeah,
go.
okay.
Yeah.
Dad,
Yeah.
I thought you were stupid.
You thought I was stupid.
There's no but to this sentence.
You thought I was stupid, but
There's no but.
you thought I was dumb.
Period. There's also
As a human being?
as a dad.
Oh, you thought I was stupid as a dad.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought you did stupid dad things.
Because compared to other dads, I'm stupid.
Yeah. But then no, I'm sorry. No but. And then I realized all dads do these things.
What are you talking about?
I find myself doing a few of these things.
This is what you wanted me to save time for you? Okay, go.
I didn't want to save time. Reduce, reuse, recycle, man. This is what I'm doing.
All right,
But
go. I made time for you.
Look.
Yeah.
I wrote down 15 things that
Okay.
all dads do. Stupid dads, but I can just say all dads.
So you wrote down some stuff off the internet
Guys
about
are
all
just
dads?
stupid. Yeah, guys are just
Okay,
stupid.
they don't apply to me. I'm cool.
Okay. Fall
Go.
asleep the second they sit on a couch or chair.
All dads fall asleep when they sit on a couch. Okay.
Yeah. Soon as you hit your chair,
Upstairs in my desk. Upstairs, maybe.
you go, both. I've seen you do it in both.
All right. Okay.
You'll just go, sit down.
It's not
You're
quite.
out.
It's not quite
And the
like
grunt,
that.
too. I don't think I wrote down the grunt. The grunt is a thing.
I don't think it's quite like that. But go ahead. All right, I'm with you. So I'm tracking.
Asking about your car.
Now I see where you're going with it.
Any dad asks about your car.
I asked.
How many miles you got on that bad boy? You asked the lady at Walmart how many miles she had on her car.
Okay, now hold on. To be fair, like a couple months ago, she said she was having a water pump problem. So
You
I
asked how many miles were on her car and,
Well,
and everything else.
because it was-
The general condition.
okay. Now to be fair, I was following up.
Oh yeah.
But I do
On
ask
a
your
job you didn't
sisters.
do.
No, I do ask my kids, like, hey, how's your car running? I do. Why is that a bad thing?
You sneeze really loud. You sneeze in different languages. That's exclusive to you.
Okay, that's funny.
The first time.
Your mother always wonders why I do. Because, ladies and gentlemen, something you don't know, I sneeze. I've never sneezed on camera. I'll always do it, but I've sneezed in Japanese. I do. I do. I do sneeze in Japanese, but I resent the fact that you say it's loud. It's not loud.
It is loud. You yell. You do. You yell.
Do you think all dads do that? I don't know.
Yeah, all dads sneeze really loud.
Okay.
You're the one who does it.
Come on, give me the all dad list number 4. Go.
Act like they're way younger than they are, man. You said you were born the year of our Lord 1967, but I know for a fact you got a selfie with Abraham Lincoln. And I ain't talking about the statue.
You talking about the one that sits in the chair for your fucking
I'm
video?
talking about the real guy.
Okay,
You were like with your
that is not true.
No, they didn't have that kind of.
No, they didn't.
They had the.
Okay. Nowadays, I act my age, but your mother would say up until about 49 or 50, I was always doing shit like I was 30, and she would agree with that.
You
know who does? Do you know who does not act their age?
Who?
Two Bear.
Two Bear's chill. I love Two Bear. He's
very
great.
fucking chill.
He does not act his
Oh,
age.
I'm sorry. You love him? Is that gay? You love him?
No, you said you wanted a minute.
You love him? I'm just saying.
You said.
You see how that shit comes out?
Went, I miss you.
You
Two
just
Bear.
love him? Okay, you love him.
You said? You want to know
First
what you
thing
said?
you said, you blurted it out. You love
want
him.
to know what you said that made it different?
What?
You can love Two Bear, man. He's great.
Uh-huh.
My brother.
You try to love him, I know.
But what you said was you were missing him, and you
I
needed
did miss him.
You needed a little bit of Two Bear.
No, Two Bear.
You said
no,
you
it's
needed
not
a
what I
little bit of
said.
Two Bear.
You're fucking
No,
lying. You're
I'm
full of
not.
shit. All right, go on with your dad shit.
You think you're smarter than the GPS?
GPS is fucking wrong.
No.
There are roads that I've been on. There are roads I've traveled on, especially in the mountains.
Yeah.
And the fucking thing is, no, turn here, turn left, turn around, go back. Fucking, it's wrong. It's always wrong. I've driven on more roads than fucking Google. I don't care what Google says. I can use a Thomas map. I can figure stuff out. I know how to. There's stuff I know. There's no fucking way a GPS is smarter than me. There was two dudes. One guy died in the mountains because he followed GPS and froze to death.
Really
and
sucks.
another dude 2 weeks ago was on the news and he died because there was no bridge. He drove right over a place where there's no bridge. You think I would drive over a no bridge?
Where is he going that there's no bridge?
That there was a bridge and Google thought there was a bridge and Google told him there was a bridge and Google said just keep going. So he did and he died.
He's good.
You think I'm ever going to die
blind?
from listening to fucking
Is he
Google?
blind?
No, he's not. But it's dark. It's nighttime. Right off the edge.
Dark nighttime.
Boom. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, because you didn't hit the high beam switch on the floor.
All right, I'm gonna save the rest of these reduced reuse cycle. 3 R's. R cubed.
What else you got?
I'm just saying I'm saving the rest.
Okay. You said you had 2 lists. What was the other
No,
one?
I'm saving the other list too.
Wow.
I'm saving it. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Play your cards when you need them.
All right, go to the sheets. Clear your sheets.
Clear my sheets.
Clear the sheets,
I
my
cleaned
man.
my bed today.
Clear the sheets.
Stuart Bailey, is that where you get all your Taiwanese tools from, General? Talk about Temu.
No, I get Chinese tools for like $3. You get 4 bucketfuls of them at yard sales, and then he can use them.
JB's or J Bezzy. He's giving away free stuff, going Bernie Sanders on us.
Not giving away free. You got to earn that shit. You got to know the movie. You got to know the site.
45 record holder and a millennial butt plug. That's what they called that one thing. That one thing.
We still don't know what it is. Nobody knows what it is.
Man. Charles Clark. This man is a model of old school wisdom from I'm from North Carolina. Watch anything he posts or live streams. Wish I could cook a hog with these.
My man, you want to throw a hog on a spit? I'm there. And don't ask me what a spit is. Don't even ask.
Okay, I don't need to ask. Okay.
Yeah, sure you don't.
This kid is going to. Don't ask me what a spit is. Don't ask me.
Because there's some shit
Don't
you don't
ask
know.
me if I know what a spit is.
Because you don't
Don't
know.
even ask me.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started, man.
On a spit.
This kid is going to be wise. Listen to Dad.
Did you hear that? Say that again.
I already deleted it.
This kid is going to be wise. Listen to Dad. We all need to say that in unison. This kid is going to be wise. Listen to Dad. There you go.
You're really bad at writing songs.
It wasn't a song. That was a Lebowski. That was Walter. This poor woman is going to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mike Kennedy, I found you guys last winter, and I went back to your very first show and listened to every single show. Keep doing what you're doing. You guys rock.
Who said that?
Mike Kennedy.
Now, Mike Kennedy, my glass is empty. Mike Kennedy, you just said you went back and listened to every show all the way through. There is no more deeper love and affection that I can have for someone who takes their precious time, because it's your time. That's all you got in this world is time. So all we all have is time. And you spend it with us supporting the kid doing that. Thank you for doing that. I know it's just one person, but that means the world to me. Mike Kennedy, this one's for you, brother. I hope you show up in Vegas at the 3rd year gig. I want to shake your hand.
Hey, guess what? Chicken butt. Oh, got you.
Do you know what? I don't even know what that fucking means.
Heavy hard drive. That picture is a vintage pink disc gold case 45 record holder. It is. I looked it up. It's a 45 record holder.
How do you know it's a record holder?
I looked it up. And it's
Everybody,
same
the
picture.
majority of people said curlers, and it's pink.
It's a pink record holder.
It's curlers. I think it's curlers.
You have a pink suitcase.
It's just, who would get it 45 now?
The guy had to Google it. He manned up to it, but he.
I'm just saying. I don't think that's right.
E-Fog. My grandparents' first car was the last year they made the Model T.
I wish, my grandfather had a Model T. Your great grandpa had a Model T, and he gave it to my cousin, your Uncle Steve in Santa Rosa. And I think it burned up during the fires about 10 years ago. When the fires came through, like Santa Rosa and all that, and wiped out all the houses, I think it was turned into a pile of metal.
Frank being Frank, I'm a tractor puller in the Midwest. We still use mechanical starters for our engines on the track. One of the best things I hear at the track is, get the mustard bottle. Right over.
Do they lay the mustard bottle on the starter thread or something?
I don't know, man.
I don't know what the mustard bottle's used for. I got to tell you, I don't know what that means.
Right over my head, too.
Well, no, I'm catching it and want to know what it's about.
Okay.
Wait, ready?
That doesn't work.
I'm trying to give you the
work with you.
I'm trying to give you the look.
It doesn't work. Ready? Here's what you're catching. I'm going.
Okay, go on. What do you got?
Nick GX, member for 3 months. Bottom of Glass Nation. Woohoo! A quarter of the way there. We already read that one a while ago, but
Yeah, it's an old one. We got that one.
Right Bobby asked if Discord's after. You gave an inconclusive answer. No comment. Eric Leroy, $5. How is Tomash doing?
As far as I know, Tomash, I keep getting I was not feeling well sick wise yesterday late and this morning. But Tomash sent me some stuff. He had I posted it for you guys as members. If you remember, you saw what I posted. If he sends me video, if he sends me audio, Tomash is in Israel. He is our #1 guy over in Israel. He's going through a bunch of shit right now. One of his father's relatives died, was killed in the attack. And then someone else's cousin or somebody is in critical condition in a hospital fighting. As Hamas came in, this guy fought back, killed them, but was heavily wounded, and he's in the hospital. But Tomash's family, his immediate family is safe, and Tomash is hunkered down. But what a strenuous thing to have to go through. Mm-hmm. And Tomash is, when you guys think of Tomash, put up the Israeli flag. It doesn't, that Kailash did it right there. Kailash did it. It doesn't cost you anything to put up the Israeli flag and acknowledge that what they're going through. And if nothing else, a friend of ours, a friend of yours, one of you guys, a Bottom of the Glass Nation guy just like you, he just lives in a different spot, is in the middle of this shit. Doesn't cost you anything to recognize Tomash. So do it, please.
The Disney Kid, $2. Bigfoot is a Wookiee who missed his transport. Christina Dvorak.
Of course he'd see Disney. Of course he'd say that shit.
Christina Dvorak gifted 5 Gen X Talks membership to Kristen Hartman, to Live Moo, or to Live Moo. Chipmunk,
Hold on. 2 Live Moo. That's a play on 2 Live Crew. If you were Gen X, you'd know what that was a play on.
Live Moo.
2 Live Moo.
Gerald Martin. And I'm done. There we go.
Somebody said the mustard bottle was used to squeeze fuel in the carb. That would make sense.
All right.
All right. So we done here tonight? We about done?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm starving.
I'm hungry too, but
we can get our usual, the habit.
I think no, we're not getting the habit.
Why not?
And we're not getting that other place you fucking go. Cane's. No.
What about Taco Bell?
All you do is live on Cane's and habit. Cane's and habit. Cane's and habit. Cane's has become your habit. True story.
I love Cane's, dude. Taco Bell too.
Listen. Okay, put it to a vote.
What?
With everyone here. There's all this fast food out there.
Yeah, what should we have for?
I think Mom made tri-tip.
Oh yeah, she did.
I think she made tri-tip, and you're thinking about is fast food.
No. I was
Whoa.
Whoa, my bad.
Wow.
My bad.
All right, I'm gonna pour one more drink and say goodbye.
All right, I'm gonna say goodbye, and then you're gonna click me off camera.
We'll tell everyone goodbye.
Yeah, I'm about to. Let me do my thing. From everybody here at Gen X Talks, including me, just me right now.
That's because the camera's on just you right now.
Whoa, wow.
You got it.
I'm on the big screen.
You're on the big screen, baby.
Oh, wow, thank you.
Big time.
Anyways, I will catch you guys later. I'm not going to steal his catchphrase because he's still got to do the outro. So I will take the... never mind. I won't take that one either. Okay, bye, guys.
All right. So listen, I will drink one last drink to you guys. We made it almost 2 hours tonight. Longer than we anticipated. But you know when my son and I get going on stuff, we love you guys. We love being here. We can't stop. I know it's silly, but it's one of the little joys and little pleasures that we get in life is hanging out with you guys. I know it's not a real bar, but it's kind of like a real bar. It's kind of like where we all get to hang around and drink. I know it's virtual. I thought that was bullshit years ago. I also thought that making friends online was bullshit years ago. But I will tell you, I've made some of the greatest friends of my life in here. I've known some of you guys deeply and intimately, and you guys have known us. We don't hold much back from you guys. We share pretty much everything with you. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for showing up. We appreciate everything you do. This drink, before I say goodbye, this drink is for you guys. Thank you very much for showing up. This channel would be nothing without you. Nothing at all. It relies 100% on you guys. And I know you guys think that you get a ton from me when I'm here, but I promise you it's the other way around. I get more from you. This drink is for the extras, the Legion of X, the bottom of the glass nation. Josh Maddox just said it. It's the best bar ever. He's not wrong. He's right. There's even a T-shirt that's made after his saying. So thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for being here. I'm not sure where you're tuning in from around the planet. AM, FM, Sirius XM, or perhaps on the Armed Service Radio Network. Thank you guys for showing up. We appreciate it. We love all you guys. We'll catch you on the flip side.